Where I am now, better than before. Through those open doors, where I am now. Where I am now, I'm in a special place. Until you warm embrace, where I am now.
It's now time for the most talked about radio show in the whole wide world. That's FYI Radio Show with your host, Miss Yolanda, the Lady Hinton. I'm Ed Everett, the co-host. The music that you hear in the background is none other than Miss Yolanda, the Lady Hinton, Where I Am Now.
Where I am now.
And if you'd like to see us live in the studio of WGPL 1350, WMVA 88.9, all you have to do is go to Edwin Everett's Facebook page, Miss Yolanda, the Lady Hinton Facebook page, and guess what? You can see us live right here in the studio. And if you want to hear us all over the globe, all you have to do is go to www.christianbroadcastingcompany.com at 1400 AM or 1350 AM, and you can hear us all over the world. And now, I want to introduce to some and present to others the host of the most talked about radio show in the whole wide world, Miss Yolanda, the Lady Hinton, and a pleasant good morning to you.
Good morning, Mr. E. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood.
Would you, could you, will you be my neighbor?
Let's welcome our neighbors, our WGPL 1350 AM listeners.
And Peace 95.3 FM and WPCE 1400 AM.
Facebook Live is on and popping. Good morning, Roberta Carter. Let's also welcome LinkedIn, YouTube, and Twitter. Make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. We'll shout you out later on.
Before I say Lincoln, YouTube, and all the rest, Miss Hinton, you got to tell them what they need to do first.
First of all, go to YouTube. Go to Crystal Records 1, CRISTO Records 1, and make sure you subscribe. We'll shout you out later on in the show.
Shout out.
Absolutely. Mr. E is Fun Friday.
That's
it's the
right.
Weekend.
That's right. It's Fun Friday. I got a joke.
Oh, okay. Okay, that better be good, Mr. E. This is Fun Friday now.
Since it's Fun Friday, what do you call a car with 4 flat tires?
I don't know. What?
A car with 4 flat tires.
Ooh, that. Let's get another one, because that was Connie. That was a little bit corny. But that's all right, Mr. E. Oh, so anyway, this is our Friday segment. What's in your closet? Issues concerning us women.
Issues concerning women? What's in your closet? What y'all got in your closet that we need to be concerned about?
I tell you what, we got a lot of things that we discuss.
Clothes and shoes?
Clothes and shoes. Everybody got to wear clothes. So no, well, it's not. We don't have issues with clothes. Where you get that from, Mr. E?
Pocketbooks and
that don't issues.
Secret telephone numbers.
What is that, Mr. E?
That's issues.
Mr. E, I don't know what you mean. Explain issues. When we think about issues for women, we think about things that are serious or things that we do that need attention to.
So you want to go to the positive side of issues, not the negative side.
We can talk about issues concerning women no matter what, but when you talk about clothing and stuff like that, I don't know if that's an issue.
Well, issues with clothes in the sense is when y'all sneak them clothes into the house and have them in the trunk, wait till night to bring them in.
Okay, I don't know who do that. Most women are working. They don't have to bring clothes in no more like that. I don't know. Maybe our moms and grandmoms used to do that. But in this day and time, a woman's, most women are head of their household.
Well, that's a wonderful thing, and that's another issue.
And married women, a lot of them are working, so I don't know where they had to sneak anything. Y'all we got to find out one day.
Yeah, we need to talk about that.
But that is not what we're going to talk about today, Mr. E. Woo! We got a special guest that's going to be on with us a little bit later.
That's right.
But we are going to talk about bullying and what bullying is. Do you think women bully?
Do I what?
Think that women bully folks?
Do you what?
Do you think that girls bully?
What? What? You think that the only person that bully is men? Yeah, y'all.
Question.
Yeah, y'all women bully folks. Y'all are the main bullies in the world.
All right, look on the chat. We got Sheila Robbins here.
Y'all
Sheila,
bully like
do
crazy.
Women bully?
We need to open up the phone line and let the men call up here and say, yeah, y'all bully.
Oh my God! In what way?
In every way that you can. Pick up the clothes. Close the front door.
Is that bullying?
You don't believe that's bullying?
I don't know.
And there's a certain way that you should be able to talk to people, but get out of my way.
Oh no, come on now.
Women bully, Miss Hinton. Oh. Women bully. Lay down, go to sleep. Leave me alone.
The girls bully?
Yes, they bully. Who you think you is picking on me? I'll knock you. Give me your money.
Mr. E, you had an experience in school. You had a bully who was a young lady. Tell us a little bit about that.
Listen,
and then we're going to tell you exactly what bullying is.
I'll never, ever will forget this girl. I would call her name, but her name is Antoinette.
You would call her name and you called her name. Okay.
Her name was Antoinette, and she was about 7 foot tall. And every day I had one of the greasiest bags you ever want to see. All I had was in a bologna sandwich and some cheese and mayonnaise and in a greasy bag. Or it could have been in a Mary Jane bag. You know how the wrap is. And she wanted my lunch every day.
Ooh, every
day she'll stop me and get my lunch. I was going
What did you do?
I had to fix her. I used to go home.
What did you do in the midst of that? Not after the fact. I'm saying while
I gave her my lunch. That was a giant in front of me.
Ooh, Mr. E, can y'all believe Mr. E was?
That was a giant.
Can y'all believe Mr. E was a victim?
That's right. I was a victim of a bullying woman.
Ooh.
I was in the 6th grade, and this girl would come out there every day and want my sandwich, would want my bologna and cheese sandwich. Old bologna leaking out of the bag, old rotten bag, and want my sandwich.
Well, I tell you what, we're going to tell you right now what bullying is, and let's see if Mr. E's incident and experience falls under this. It's an unwarranted bullying is unwanted aggressive behavior among school-age children that involves a real or perceived power imbalance. The behavior is repeated or has the potential to be repeated over time. Both kids who are bullied and who bully others may have serious, lasting problems. Now, you did mention that it was in school.
That's right.
Young lady.
That's right.
Okay, and so how long did it go on?
Until I broke out of habit.
Oh, you broke out, and how?
I used to go home. I used to go home every day crying.
Should we do a disclaimer after, your remedy for it? Okay, so you used to go home crying all the time. Poor thing.
And my mom and dad would ask me what was wrong. When I sit to the table, I ate like I was starving.
Mm-mm.
And I told him, I said, this girl took my lunch.
And
my daddy told me, said, you better not come back home crying not near another time. So I had to figure out a way to get my lunch from the girl. I went this way so I wouldn't go around the event, but she'd catch me all the time. So I said, I'm going to get her. And I found some red bricks.
Yes. Bricks.
I found some red bricks. and them bricks that had little holes in them. And so the next time that girl took my lunch, I broke her out of habit.
Oh, Mr. E, I don't know if that would be a solution.
That was the solution. I had to break the bullet.
You know, sometimes you have to defend yourself.
That's right.
We're going to talk a little bit more about some of the solutions. But in order to consider bullying, the behavior must be aggressive and include an imbalance of power. Kids who bully use their power, such as physical strength, access to embarrassing information, or popularity to control or harm others. Power imbalances can change over time and in different situations, even if they involve the same people.
That's right.
It involves repetition. Bullying behavior happens more than once or have the potential to happen more than once. It goes on and on. I told a story of a young man who would take a little boy's lunch money all the time, every day. The boy just was a victim of this bully. One day he was crying and the bully said, "Look, what you crying about?" And he said, "I'm hungry." And he said, "Well, if you're hungry, go and eat." He said, "I can't. You take my money every day." And that broke the bully.
That's right.
So, Mr. E, where you used your bricks.
That's right.
This young man felt sympathy. He finally felt sympathy for the young man, and he stopped the bullying, didn't bully until this day. He's an advocate actually for anti-bullying, and it's just solutions that we have that we can give to our kids, tools we have so we can put a stop to it. Mr. E.
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. E. Bullying to you is not just child's play.
That's right. Bullying is not just child's play. Bullying can be adults also.
Thank you. That's what I wanted to, make sure we let folk know.
That's right. Adults are bullied just as well. Men and women are bullied. There's no gender. There's no one person who's. It's not one-sided. It can be on both sides of the track.
Absolutely. Types of bullying. We have cyberbullying now.
That's right.
That is treacherous.
That's right.
You can get on cyberspace and you can taunt people. You can put out misinformation. You can do all kind of things. Say anything you want about a person. And then what happens, Mr. E, it drives their friends and their bystanders to that person to just constantly torture and torment. A lot of young people, a lot of people become suicidal because it is something that, they're not used to. And when you have millions of followers and you turn them against a person, it is really traumatic.
Miss Hinton, when they do that, folks don't know anything. They can be green about it and don't know what to expect because they know that these boys or these girls can be a type of group of people that hang around the rough kids. Yes. And when they hang around the rough kids and hang around rough people, they said, okay, fine, they're going to have power over me. Oh, I wish they don't come my way. Please don't bother me. And then they can get almost in and everything because they had already made a name for themselves.
You have verbal bullying with teasing. That's really, among young kids and, middle school kids, high school kids too.
That's
the
right.
Teasing,
That's
the
right.
name calling, and then you have the inappropriate sexual comments, and that's goes hand in hand with harassment.
That's right, and taunting.
Absolutely.
And then you got threatening to cause harm.
Absolutely, the physical bullying. Of course, you have the social bullying, sometimes referred to as relational bullying, involves hurting someone's reputation or relationship. Right. It includes leaving someone out on purpose, telling other children not to be friends with someone, spreading rumors about someone, and embarrassing someone in public.
That's right. That's what bullying does. That's the different types of bullying. When you go on, Miss Hinton, you'll find that bullying is something that folks think is normal, but it's really not.
Absolutely. You have the physical bullying, which involves hurting a person's body or possessions. Physical bullying includes hitting, kicking, pinching, spitting, tripping, pushing, taking or breaking someone's things, making mean or rude hand gestures.
Yeah. Yeah, like I'm going to punch you in your face and all that stuff can cause physical harm to people. You'd be surprised what bullying is all about, you know. And you know, Miss Hinton, when we talk about bullying, I want to say that on this note that October the 21st, folks need to mark their calendar because Crystal Community is now put up having a anti-bullying rally. But bullying is right underneath your nose. That's October the 21st at 11 a.m. at 1765 South Military Highway in the city of Chesapeake, Virginia.
Absolutely. We're going to give you more information. As a matter of fact, we got a guest that's going to be on. He's going to talk about him appearing there, being there, and he wants you all to come out and meet him and all that kind of stuff. We're going to talk to him in a minute. But we're going to talk right now about where and when bullying happens.
That's right.
You know, bullying can happen anywhere, wherever there's people, wherever children reside, there is bullying. It can occur during school or after school. While most reported bullying happens in the school, uh, building a significant percentage also happens in places like on the playground or the bus.
That's right. That's right. A bullying doesn't have a respectable place. It's the boldness of a person. Wherever he may see you, he may want to jump you.
The bad thing about it is, you know, bullies wouldn't have a lot of power if people wouldn't egg it on. And those are the bystanders.
That's right.
People that sit back and they run to, you know, a whole lot of foolishness. They love to see other people tortured and tormented and picked on. And, you know, on the bus, you have people that will sit back. They don't know what to do, some of them. And then some of them love what's going on. Sometimes you have adults that will, you know, chime in on bullying with children, you know, whether you know it or not. You know, I've seen that, you know, and, you know, it is really it's a sad thing wherein, you know, a child didn't have a chance, especially when there's no one to defend him, and especially when an adult is there and won't do a thing.
You know, Miss Cynthia, when you look at trouble that's happening all over the world, like bullying, and you know, when you look at that, there are so many people, grown folk, knowing that it ain't right, will say, I ain't messing with them because I'm afraid that something may happen to them.
Well,
you know,
yes.
So when you look at that, what do you do? You know, a lot of people don't know what to do. Do they take over, take control, and take charge of, and say, listen, you got to leave that person alone, or is it just somebody that looks at you and say you must have did something to them for them to bother you?
Well, we have a testimony from a real bully.
Yeah.
And Mr. E, you can go ahead and bring him in here. Let's go him in here so we can talk to him. We haven't seen him for a minute. He popped in a little bit the other day, but he's been out and about. He's going to be at our October the 21st anti-bullying rally. Crystal Communities, our community against bullying, a call to action now. And we are going to find out from him, you know, this bullying. He's been bullying for quite some time, and he finally decided to come here. Good morning. Okay. Already rude. Good morning. Felix is our special guest.
Hi.
How you?
How you doing?
I'm doing quite well.
It's been a minute.
Me too. It's been a minute.
Me too. Let me have the mic now. My birthday is coming up real soon.
What birthday?
October is the day you celebrate my month, my whole month.
I thought your birthday was in July.
No, I claim any birthday month I desire.
I'm going to have to need some ID, passport, or some birth certificate.
Never that. I'm on papers. Never that. Why y'all up here so much talking about me?
Because, I mean, it's been a minute. You've been to Jamaica. You lost your accent.
Yep.
What happened?
They ran me out of Jamaica.
How come? You're a bully. That's why.
They ran me out. I'd never seen so many Jamaicans running behind a person for no cause. You know, they do me down here in the city. They do that to me when I first got off the airplane. I was met by Ugly George.
I think you have an envy. I see somebody in here with a 2x4.
Ugly George walked in here today. When I stepped into this radio station, Ugly George sitting over at the table looking right uglified. I said, that's uglified.
Now, you know what? The last time you came on, you had a lot of callers call you and lay you out for acting so ugly and being such a bully. I said you haven't changed.
Because your audience is ugly. Your audience is ugly. The folks that you hang around with, I wish I could see them. I'll knock them down. I'll knock old folk down. I'll mess them over.
So what happened to you in your life that you became a bully?
I was born a bully. I was born like this. I was born like this, and I take on any and everybody that wants a piece of me.
I'm trying to figure out how come you don't want to be seen. You told me you don't want to be seen on camera today. Are you running from somebody?
I'm wanted.
I guess you are.
I'm a bad boy. What you gonna do when they come? When they come for you? That's why I don't show my face until my birthday.
Oh my goodness! I hope you don't expect nothing. Especially we don't reward bad behavior.
I'm a good-looking bully. I have no marks on my face. I'm the handsomest thing you ever want to see. I look better than Justin Chase. I look better than Alvin Bald-headed Rooks. I am the cutest person you want to see.
Well, tell us why you bully.
I love it. I love to see folk get ugly. I love to see them fall down. I love to see the tears of a clown.
Well, who are your victims?
You and yes, I am. I'll jump everybody.
Never that.
I'll tell the boss on the job what I'm gonna do.
Never that. Never that. I tell you what, we're gonna have you out October the 21st at the anti-bullying.
I'll be there with my bells on. I just bought some new clothes. Well, I stole some new clothes. I don't buy nothing.
Well, look, don't get cute because you're going to be there to be reformed.
Never that. You'll never reform me. I'm Felix and I'm a bully.
Felix, tell us about some of your victims.
There are some folk. Just the other day when I got off the airplane, I slapped the pilot. I slapped the pilot because I told him he was driving too slow.
I tell you what.
Then I saw an old lady trying to get up the escalator. I cut the escalator off and she fell. And I sat there and laughed at her.
Oh, you know, that is wrong. Bullying is wrong.
It's never wrong. It's never wrong.
Have you ever got in any trouble?
Never that, because nobody can handle me. I'm Felix and I'm a bully.
Well, I tell you what, we're going to handle you on October the 21st. Come on in there. We have a whole bunch of folks that's against bullying.
I got some family members too.
Bring them.
I'll bring them all. I'll bring my family members. I'll bring my mama. I'll bring my sister. I'll bring my brother. I'll bring all of them when I come.
Try it. We're gonna have security. We got
I'm security. Don't you see my badge?
We have police coming from Chesapeake.
Yep.
Police department.
Let them come.
We have speakers.
Let them come.
We have professional athletes.
Let them come. I'm a professional bully.
If you come in that,
wait a minute. I don't know.
Will be recorded.
Wait a minute. I'm a professional bully. I'm a professional. I recruit bullies. If you can't beat up on nobody, you ain't no bully.
All right, now, if anybody want to call and challenge Felix, what's the number, Felix?
Well, last time I checked, the number was 757-624-9475. You let somebody call that number now and see what happened to them. Just pick up that telephone and call me. I'll lay them out.
The last time they called, they jumped on your head. I'm telling you, they wore you out.
I'll lay them out. Old folk, young folk, I'll get them.
All right, now.
Yeah, Felix. What you want?
Ooh, why are you so rude? And how old are you?
There ain't none of your business how old I am.
Okay, now don't let me jump you.
I'm a grown man.
You are not even a man.
Oh, yes, I
You're
am.
probably a teenager by now.
Never that. I'm grown. I never grow old.
We bet you and your daddy, you were about.
I beat Jesus.
You were about 6. Your daddy was about 4.
I beat Jesus.
Your daddy, where's your daddy?
My daddy is somewhere being bullied.
And you come from a line of bullies.
That's right. My mama was a bully. My mama was a bully. My grandmama was a bully. My great granddaddy was a bully. I ain't had too many men in my life, so all the more heifers that I had as parents were bullies.
No, he didn't say heifers. Look, you all in the chat.
All them little heifers, all them heifers was bullied. Every one of them old women that was in my life was a big head bully. The telephone number, if they want to call and talk to me, 757-624-9475. All them ugly folk out here in the audience, who they think they is? I'm the man. I'm here. I'm back.
Listen. We just want you to step in on October the 21st.
I'll be there. Don't keep on talking now. I'll be there.
You're going to be there. Look.
I'll be there. I'll be there.
We're going to meet you at the door. That's October the 21st.
I'll be there. Michael Jackson stole my song.
Our community against bullying, a call to
Michael Jackson stole my song. Why you pointing your finger at me?
Our community against
Don't point at me.
A call to action now. It takes place in Chesapeake, Virginia.
Alvin Rook, bullet head, big head, bullet head.
1765 South Military.
Oh, ugly Chester.
Wait. Yeah, I don't think he's gonna be able to get out of here.
Chester so ugly when he cried, the tears roll down his back.
That is not nice.
An old big head. What that old fat boy name was down here before I came up here? What's his name? Big Head Johnson? Who was that?
I tell you what, we don't want you to be abusive around here. I don't think you're gonna be able to get out the door. You got a bodyguard.
I'm the body and the guard.
All right, but look, listen.
Sit down,
you
Felix.
all gonna
get out of here.
Felix, come on out to our
here,
anti-bullying rally. I promise you, he's gonna be reformed. He's gonna be surrounded by speakers. He's going to be surrounded by our youth that are against bullying. Our whole community, Mr. E, is going to be there, and we are going to stomp out bullying. We're going to stomp out bullying. What you call it is going to come in and be reformed. You know, I wrote a book, The Diary of a Former Bully. I had Felix in mind. We know what to do. We're going to have tools. We're going to have information for parents. We're going to hear speakers that specialize in what bullying is and tools for our young people to fight against this thing called bullying. It's going to be a great occasion.
That's right, Ms. Hinton. So we want everybody to make it your business. Come out to 1765 South Military Highway in the city of Chesapeake, Virginia. And it's going to be pandemonium. You're going to see bullies and bulliers and folks who used to be bullies out there. And you're going to see that fella that was out here named Felix. That's right. That's October the 21st at 11 o'clock a.m. Call the number 757-470-0224 or email at crystalcommunity@cox.net. That's CRISTO community, COMMUNITY @cox.net. Looking to see you now. A call to action now.
And I want you all to observe what we, just think about what we just saw. It's an imbalance of power. You can see how loud he was and how abusive he was. And he don't like people to talk, and he's so challenging. And that's exactly what happens. You have people that bullies that just won't stop.
That's right, Ms. Hinton.
And so we are going to come together on October the 21st at 11 o'clock a.m. And we're going to talk about this thing, and we're going to give our children tools. Some of the targets for bullying are sad kids, isolated kids, kids that are handicapped, but we're going to make sure we give them tools so they can not be victims. And then we're going to give tools to people like this one, that's a bully, and then bystanders. They'll also have some tools and education to help them out. So listen, come over here a little bit. We're going to tell you a little bit more about the event. We want you to have a wonderful weekend, and we'll see you back here on Monday.
Where I am
For the past 30 minutes, you've been listening to the most talked about radio show in the whole wide world. That's FYI Radio Show with your host, Miss Yolanda, the Lady Hinton. I'm Ed Everett, the co-host. Our special guest today has been none other than Mr. Felix. Yeah, Felix has been here, been our special guest. And don't forget to join us Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 9:30 to 10 right here on WGPL 1350, Peach 95.3, WPCE 1400, and WMVA 88.9. And for more information, give us a call at 757-714-7861 or go to email our Facebook page, Edward Everett Facebook page, Miss Yolanda Lady Hinton Facebook page, FYI Facebook page, or email us at FYIRadioShowLive@gmail.com. Don't forget to have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful weekend. Bye now.
Yes, 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 yes. We're talking about bullying, and we're talking about October the 21st, Crystal Community Development, our community against bullying, a call to action now.
Yeah.
Bullies are, they are very overpowering, like I was saying, Mr. E. And when you have children that are shy, isolated, sad, even handicapped, a bully can come and can take advantage because do you see how big and bad and bodacious Felix is? He's so overpowering. A child that is vulnerable doesn't really have a chance unless that child gets reinforcement or that child gets tools to be able to fight against somebody like that. Take your situation for instance. How did you feel, Mr. E, about somebody just constantly picking? What did you feel on the inside? I can imagine you were scared.
That's right.
I can imagine you didn't know what to do. But the good thing about it, you did go and you talked to someone.
That's right. That's
right. You didn't leave it in the closet. You didn't keep it a secret. And that's what most bullies depend on, folk not saying anything. People that harass and are harassed, they usually they suffer in silence. They're threatened, and so for that reason they don't want to say anything. You got people that threaten the children and say, if you do this or tell that I'm taking your money, I'm going to hurt your family. Or if you do this or that, I'm going to make sure I go on cyberspace and embarrass you. So the threats, it doesn't come just with talk, it comes with threats. And then when you have a bully that's physically abusing someone, oh my goodness, it's pure torture.
Miss Hinton, and that's why parents need to pay close attention to what's going on, because bullying is right underneath your nose. You think that because they can dialogue with you and disrespect you in the home, that they should be able to stand up outside the street, but that's not the case. That's not the cause. The cause of the matter is that they can talk to you because you should have mother should have nipped that in the bud when they got disrespectful for the first time.
Yes.
Now, when they go outside the home, they're afraid to do anything to anybody. When that incident happened to me, Miss Hinton, that girl was just a giant. I'd never seen a big girl, and I was a little girl. I was a little guy, and I never seen that in my life. The girl said, "Give me your sandwich.
Wow.
Give me your lunch." What you talking about? Big old girl in the 6th grade, already 7 foot tall, and she looked like a Makula Kanda. And I said to her, "Here."
Ooh, you just gave it over.
Just gave it over because guess what? I did not know, because I've never been around anybody like that.
Ooh.
So it happens one day. I thought maybe she was hungry. Maybe she, give it back to me, but she found out that I was afraid of her.
Yes.
I didn't tell anybody. I didn't, bring it to nobody's attention until I went home. And when I went home, I sat to the table. My daddy said, "What's wrong with you? You eating like you done lost your mind. Didn't you eat your lunch today? Didn't they make you a sandwich?" I said, "Yeah." I said, "But this girl, this girl keeps taking my sandwich.
Yes.
My mama said maybe it's puppy love. Just a little girl might like you. She
Oh,
might
my
like
God.
you. My dad said, I tell you what, you need to stop it. You need to break that out yourself. So I'm saying, how do I handle somebody of that magnitude?
Yes.
What do I do to stop this girl every day of the week? I'm every day, Monday through Friday. I'm eating. I'm hungry. I'm looking at other children in the cafeteria eating. I don't eat a thing.
Wow.
So I said to myself, I'm gonna break her. And I was looking at something on TV one day, and I saw this man pick up this stone and hit this girl in the head with that brick.
Oh,
And so
wow.
what I did, I set up bricks in different places. I said, well, she comes here. This is where she take my lunch. Every place that she take my lunch, I put some rocks and some bricks right there because I was determined that I'm going to break her out of a habit.
But I want to ask the question, Mr. E. I notice when you talk about it, you say you will not disclose who this person is. You don't want to expose who. Why is that? Why is the bully protected? Why would you now still protect a bully?
Well, Miss Hinton, because I do that now because I try to protect the innocent. But here's the thing: that not the innocent, but the person. She's older now, and folks know her now.
Yes.
So I did that because I tried. But when I was yet young, I was afraid to tell somebody because I didn't want to get beat up by her.
Absolutely.
Here's this girl, big as I am, and now she's coming at me, and she wanted to, take my lunch, and I don't know what to do. I don't know how to defend myself, and I'm too afraid to say no. And that's what's wrong with a lot of our young folks today. They're too afraid to say no when it comes time for folks wanting to take something from or get something from them. The first thing they do, they give in.
Absolutely.
You got to learn how to make them because they're big mouth, they're loud mouth, they're teasers, they're pickers, they're whatever they may be. It happens right before your very eyes.
Absolutely. So listen, we need you all to join us October the 21st. Bullying is just not for kids. It's not just child's play. Adults bully other adults. Adults harass children. Children harass adults. I've seen it all. And we want you to come out so we can band together, so we can learn more about how to protect our community, our schools, our children, because it's a problem that is not a little problem. You have kids that are suicidal. They cut themselves. They don't want to go to school. They don't want to eat. They just are traumatized and depressed. And, it's a terrible thing. And this thing, Mr. E, is a global thing. This is not just an isolated one school hit wonder. This is a global problem all over the world. I meet so many people. I meet adults. I meet men. I meet women, children, families wherein this has really affected their life. I was just on a business call on yesterday, and the lady talked about her stepson being harassed because he was diabetic. And they tease him, and he's a teenager, but he's been sick all his life, ever since a child. Why would you tease him? They call him names and all kind of things, and he's constantly harassed.
Ms. Hinton, we don't understand the life of children. We don't understand. You now in school. You going to school every day. Your mom and dad send you out there every day, not to be picked on. I think that sometimes our children don't know what to do in the midst of it. And that's why it's our business to let them know to come out October the 21st. That's why we're bringing this to their attention at 1765 South Military Highway in Chesapeake, Virginia. A call to action now. What is a bully? That's why we give them so much information, because we want our parents to be able to recognize, not just sit back and knowing that your child is afraid. come on now. If your child is afraid to tell somebody something, and maybe you got a personal problem with your child, and you tell your child you got to learn how to stand up for themselves. Well, maybe you got them like that. Maybe you spoiled them where you made them codependent on you, where they have to lean and depend upon you because you gave them everything. They didn't have to earn anything. If they wanted fried chicken, if they wanted a steak, you brought it to them and you delivered. Now they're so used to having it given to them a hand and foot. So now what happens when they have to stand on their own? They don't know how to stand on their own.
Or when they want something, they'll take it. They're
That's
so
right.
They're used to having, and they don't want to go around and look crazy. So if you have something that they want, a lot of times they're going to harass, they're going to take, and but we want to put a stop to it. We want to put a stop to parents feeling helpless. We want to put a stop to kids feeling like there's no support. We want to talk to the bystanders and give them tools, because some of them don't know what to do. And then those that are egging it on, we definitely want to put a stop to that. And so we need you all to come back, come out with us October the 21st, our Community Against Bullying, Crystal Community Development Corporation, and come out, talk to us. We have a dialogue that will be going on, panel discussions. We have speakers. We have activities,
breakout
rooms. We have pizza and a dialogue, giveaways. We have entertainment. We have recruiting for our young women and our Young Women and Men Achieving Success program. And I will be there with my books. Bullying is Right Underneath Your Nose and The Diary of a Former Bully. You all come out. Get those tools. And also we will do a presentation for the game app that I developed called Bulvic. And you can get that game right now, Bulvic. Go to your Google Play Store. For your Android, go to apple.com. For your iPad and iPhone, get the game. What we're going to talk to our kids and show them, the game. And it is with an anti-bullying theme. And it's a wonderful, fun game.
Ms. Hinton, you gave some of the secrets out to allow our listening audience to know what bullying are. You gave them 3 categories of what a bullying is. You told them that a bullying is verbal.
Yep.
You told them that a bullying is social. And you told them that a bullying is physical.
Yes.
You gave them 3 categories right there that they should be aware, that they should be able to look and to see results of what is going on with. If they fit in the sleeve, they fit in that category of some of the things that you have defined it, then they need to make it their business to come out October the 21st at 11 o'clock. I'll call 757-470-0224 and let us know that you'll be there. You'll be there so that we can help you to resolve and to be aware of what's going on. We can make this world a better place if you recognize some of the symptoms.
Absolutely.
If you look at it. See, here's the thing that folks don't understand. You got siblings, you got sons and daughters. Well, you got more than one child. Check the oldest child out. Now, if the child is pushing on the younger child, if you're knocking them down, maybe there's something that's not clicking there. Maybe the oldest boy is jealous of the younger boy. And because he's looking at things in another perspective. Just like I look at things when I had an older brother, then it was me, then his baby brother. And then I saw my father doing a lot of things for the rest of them. And I got jealous. And I want to pick on folk. So, I want to start a little trouble. But I was the one that could have been in the wrong.
Absolutely. And that's what we have to do. We got to let a child see the things that they're doing is wrong. Sometimes they feel like, hey, this is just how I am. This is what I've been around. My daddy and parents, we all bully. We all fight in the community and all that stuff. We all go to school and cut up, or we go wherever we go, we cut up. And so, sometimes a child, that's what he learns. That's what he knows. And so we're going to let him know what bullying is, who a bully who's a victim of bullying. And we want you all to make sure you come. You can register actually online at www.bulvicacademy.com. That's BULVIC academy.com. And go to Crystal Community Corporation, that link there, scroll all the way down. You'll see the flyer, you'll see the banner, which we're going to have a banner competition as well. And go ahead and sign up you or your family members, your children, or your youth group. Come on out and be a part of something that's going to help change our world.
And that's what it's all about, Miss Hinton, making a change so that you can live a better life, that you can live comfortably. You know, when you look at bullying, you find that verbal bullying, they can say sexual things to you, that, you know, they can tease you, they can call you names. And, you know, some of the names may not be true. Some of the names may be true. Some of the things they talk about may be for real. So, hey, look, make it your business. Come out October the 21st, a call to action now. Stop bullying at 1765 South Military Highway in the city of Chesapeake, Virginia. And for more information, give them a call at 757-470-0224. That's 757-470-0224. A call to action now.
Absolutely. If you want to be a sponsor, volunteer, you want to be a part of the team, you all get in touch with us. I want to say again, Sheila Robbins, Desi Combs, also Sheila Green, all you all that are on, thank you. God bless you. Thank you for sharing with us. Mr. E, we are getting ready to go, but we're going to be actually, we're going to serve some tea. Not right now. I know we got to get out of here.
Just give me 60 seconds.
Okay, 60 seconds. Mr. E got a little tea for y'all.
I got a little tea. It says, all I ever wanted was a dad. All I ever wanted was a dad. I'm not going to go any further, but I'm going to give you just the last bit. Kurt Franklin's dreams to meet his father come true at 53 years old.
Oh my goodness. We're going to have to talk about that on our Monday After Dark show. Kurt Franklin and this story about his mom and the DNA test and his daddy and newfound family and what it's just too much.
I mean, it's more than plenty, Miss Hinton, because when I begin to look at it, when I began to talk about it, I said to myself, and then his daddy was right down the street from his recording studio.
Absolutely. We're going to serve
his
that
daddy
too.
lived right down the street. That's tea, y'all. Y'all, his daddy lived right down the street, but the mama, here's the biggest tea of it. His mama said that ain't the dad.
After 99.5999 of the DNA saying it is, she said it ain't. Boy, we're going to be serving that tea. But also, Dianne Feinstein, a senator, she's 90-something years old. She just passed away.
That's right.
You know, they wanted her out. They wanted her to retire, resign. Well, it's official. She has gone, by the way.
That's right. So, hey, don't forget to join us Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. If you want more TEA, we got it for you, because the tea that we're going to serve you about Kurt Franklin going to blow your mind.
Absolutely. So, look, don't forget to join us on Monday. Don't forget to have a wonderful weekend. We love you all. Thank you for your commitment to FY Radio Show. We have more tea to serve. We have more things that we want to give you, but I tell you what, we'll be back here for sports talk, and we want you to join us. Be blessed. See you on Monday.
Speaking of sports talk, Miss Hinton, I want to run down the line right quick. Tell us who you think gonna win this weekend. Detroit and Green Bay. Detroit. Atlanta and Jacksonville. Miami and Buffalo.
Miami.
Denver and Chicago.
Denver.
Baltimore and Cleveland.
Cleveland Browns.
Cincinnati and Tennessee.
Tennessee Titans.
LA Rams and Indianapolis.
I'm going to pass.
Tampa Bay and New Orleans.
Tampa Bay.
Washington and Philadelphia.
Oh, Philadelphia. I'm sorry.
Minnesota.
I'm sorry, Mark Howard.
Minnesota and Carolina.
Carolina.
Pittsburgh Steelers and Houston.
Houston.
Las Vegas and Los Angeles Chargers.
Ooh.
Raiders. New England and Dallas.
All right, I'm going to give Mr. E his Dallas Cowboys.
San Francisco and Arizona.
Arizona.
Kansas City and the Jets.
The Jets.
New York Giants and Seattle.
I'm going to say the Giants. The Giants are trying.
All right, that's it.
But anyway, look, you all be blessed. Have a wonderful weekend. We'll see you back here on Monday for Sports Talk. Don't forget to register.
2 up, 2 down, VA.
Go to www.bulvicacademy.com. That's BULV as in victory, IC. Go ahead and register.
Do it today.
God
bless
bless
Do it today. Do it now.
Bye now.